Hello you, welcome back on the mat. My name is Tobi, and in today's flow we will focus a bit on twisting, on backbends, opening the heart, and having fun for sure. So grab your mat and join me for this practice. Come onto your mat and we start seated, in a seated posture on your knees, on your sit bones cross-legged as you like. Spine is tall and straight. Close your eyes for a moment. Find your breath. Find your inner self. Take a moment to arrive here. Slowly open your eyes. Come into Malasana. Very quickly, for the beginning of this practice, if you can't sit in Malasana, put some blocks or your mat under the back of your foot to elevate yourself a bit, to make it easier to have a straight spine here. Try to have your spine as straight as possible. Pull your chest more upwards and to the front. And then snuggle both your arms between your legs. And then open up your left arm to the sky. Twist open as far as you can, as high as you can. And twist back down and switch sides. Right arm is pulling up. Your left arm is pressing into your left thigh. Twist down. Open up to the left. Twist down, open up to the right. Come down one more time each side. Left arm up, left arm down, right arm up, right arm down. Hands to the ground, straighten your legs, toes come inwards, both feet are parallel. Hang down here. Let loose. Maybe grab your elbows or bring the hands to the ground. Try to loosen your back. Try to loosen the backs of your legs. Slowly come down into Malasana again. And then come onto hands and knees. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Make circles with your shoulders over your wrists. In your rhythm, in your own speed. Switch sides. And if the hands, the arms feel slowly warm, turn your hands around so the fingers are pointing towards your knees. Hands pushing into the ground, arms are straight. Hands still under the shoulders, and then come into cat-cows with this hand position. Inhale, gaze up. Your belly is pulling to the ground. Exhale, come into cat pose. Round your spine to the sky. Pelvis pulling down. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale down. Slowly find your rhythm here as well. Maybe get more animalistic over time. Make circles with your spine. Make the movement which feels right here at that moment to arrive in your body, in your practice, in your vibe. And slowly come to the middle. Turn your hands around again. Wander with your hands to the front as far as you can. Your upper legs stay perpendicular to the ground, and then your chest is chasing the ground under you. Maybe you can rest your head, your forehead, or your chin on the ground. Maybe your head and your chest is floating over the ground in that puppy pose. Trying to open up the shoulders a bit here before we get moving a bit more. Take your time here. Rest as much as you need. Chill as much as you need. Be active as much as you need. Slowly come up. Hands under shoulders. Toes pressing into the ground and move up into your first downward facing dog of this practice. Pedal out your feet, your legs. Push your hands into the ground, arms straight. Push your hips further to the back of the mat. Try to bend your knees a bit more. And try to swing your chest more to the ground, like you're in an oscillating movement to bring your chest closer and closer to the mat under you. Become static again. And we slowly will start to flow. Inhale, roll to the front of the mat into your plank pose. Exhale, knees want to go to the ground, but they don't arrive at the ground. Push yourself back and up into your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll to the front. Same procedure. Push yourself back and up. Inhale to the front. Exhale, down and up. And be static. Find your breath again. And then inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right foot between your hands to the front. Left knee down. Inhale, come up under Vinyasa, arms pulling to the sky. Gaze to the front. No big back bend here yet. Bring the hands to the ground. Straighten your right leg as much as possible for this extended pyramid pose. Bend your knee, come up, high lunge, arms pulling to the sky. Gaze to the front, both legs very active, right knee deeply bent. Both hands to the ground again. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step to the front. Right knee to the ground. Come on up, under Vinyasa. Spine straight, arm pulling to the sky. Hands to the ground. Straighten your left leg. Extended pyramid pose. Bend your knee, come on up, high lunge, arms pulling to the sky, sit yourself deep. Then bring your hands to the ground, step on back, downward facing dog. Roll to the front into your plank pose. Hold here for a second, activate your core. Pelvis is tucked under. Shoulders are pulling in different directions. Upper back slightly rounded. Then push your shoulders more to the front. Bend your arms and sink down to the ground in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Fingertips to both sides onto the ground, oscillating cobra. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time up. Stay at the highest point. Try to sink down until you can lift your hands from the ground. Pull the hands to the back of the mat, lift your feet, your legs up, come into locust pose, Shalabhasana. Be very active in your lower back and your glutes. Shoulder blades push to one another. And then release. Set everything down to the ground. Take a short moment here. Collect your energy, your breath. And then pull on up again, locust pose. Be active. Maybe you can get the legs, the feet even a bit higher. Lift your chest a bit higher. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your hands down beside your chest. Put your toes down. Press the toes and the fingers, the hands into the ground and lift up into your plank pose. And come on back to your downward facing dog. Awesome. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Left knee down, come on up under Vinyasa. Try to pull your hands now a bit further to the back. Come in the slight back bend. Maybe your gaze is going to the sky. You lean yourself back. Trust your strength, your range. And then bring both hands to the ground again. Extended pyramid pose. Straighten your right leg. Bend your right knee. Come on up. High lunge. Find your balance. Find the activity in your legs. And then bring your left heel to the ground. Open up. Warrior 2. Right arm to the front. Left arm to the back. Right leg deeply bent. Very active pose. We won't be here too much. It's more a transitional pose for this practice. So bring your left hand to the ground, roll to the outside of your left foot. Step your right foot behind you. Come in to your wild thing pose, your variation of the pose, your expression of the pose. Open up, explore. And then pull your right knee into your chest. Step to the front of the mat as slow and silent as you can. Left knee down to the ground again. Left arm up to the sky. Right hand is chasing your left foot behind you. Maybe you can reach it. Maybe you're just pulling in the direction of your left heel. Left arm pulling upwards to the sky. We have a twist combined with a back bend here, which is pretty nice. I like it at least. So rest here or enjoy this pose for a moment. Slowly release. Bring both hands to the ground again. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Right knee down. Inhale, come on up under Vinyasa. Try to get into a slight back bend here. Hands pulling to the space behind you you cannot see right now. Gaze going up to the sky. Release. Hands to the ground. Extended pyramid pose. Straighten your left leg as good as you can. Then bend your left knee. Come on up. High lunge. Find the activity. Find your balance also here. Then right heel to the ground. Open up warrior 2. Very shortly. Right hand to the ground. Roll to the outside of your right foot. Step your left foot behind you. Open up to your expression of wild thing. Take some time to explore, to lay back, maybe also to rest, who knows. And then pull your left knee in. Be very active in your core, your center, and then try to bring your left foot slowly and silently to the beginning of your mat. Right knee to the ground, right arm, right hand pulling to the sky, left hand is chasing the foot behind you. Maybe connect, maybe just pull to the direction of your right heel. Stay for a moment. Embrace the back bend combined with the twist. And then slowly come to the front of your mat again, both hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll to the front of your mat, plank pose, be active again. Hands pushing to the ground, shoulder blades pulling in different directions, pelvis tucked, core activated. And the breath is smooth and calm. Shoulders pushing more to the front, so they go over your wrist. Bend your arms and sink down to the ground in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your body down. Oscillating cobra pose. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, come on up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Stay at the highest point for a moment. And then let go. Upper body is coming to the ground. Bend your knees. The feet are pointing to the sky. Try to grab your feet with both hands for a foot bow pose. If you can't do the bow, go back to locust. Also a very good option here. If you want to do the bow, grab your feet. Kick the feet into your hands. Let the feet pull on your hands, and the hands pull on the arms, and the arms pull up the chest. Your legs also don't touch the ground anymore. You're floating here, almost. And you're very active in your legs and your arms and your upper body. And then release. Take a moment to rest. Take a moment to pay attention to your breath. Or maybe also pay attention to how you feel today, or how this practice feels for you today. Come on up, grab your feet again. Feet kick into your hands, your upper body, your chest lifts up from the mat, your legs also lift up, and everything is pulling upwards to the sky. You are super active. You're super backbendy here today. And hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands and toes into the ground. Push on up, plank pose. Roll back, downward facing dog. Awesome. One more round of this little flow sequence. Right leg up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Step to the front. Left knee down. Come on up. Vinyasa. Lay back. Hands to the ground. Extended pyramid pose. Straighten your right leg. Bend your knee. Come on up. High lunge. Left heel to the ground. Warrior 2. Left hand to the ground, roll onto the outside of your left foot, come into your wild thing, and maybe float your right foot just over the ground. Don't touch the ground behind you. Be active in your core, and maybe also you start or you try to get your toes to your left hand, and then pull your right knee into your chest. Step to the front of the mat, left knee down to the ground, left arm up to the sky, right hand is chasing your left foot behind you, lay back. Slowly release, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right leg, your right knee. Both hands are pressing into one another. The arms are stacked, your shoulder blades are stacked on your back body. And then slowly twist a bit deeper. Try to lift the left knee from the ground. Try to keep balance here. Shift your gaze to the front and try to step the left foot to the front so it gets beside the right foot. Sit down in this twisted chair. And sure, there is an arm balance here if you want. If you want to do side crow, feel free. But today we're not striving for arm balances, so it's not necessary to do that right now. Slowly come to the middle, normal chair pose with Utkatasana. Then straighten your legs, hang down, forward fold. Slowly roll up to stand. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Try to integrate a slight back bend here. And then pull your hands to your chest. Tadasana. Inhale, arms to the sky, maybe slow, maybe slight back bend. Hands to your heart, and then dive down to your feet, forward fold. Hands to the ground, jump or step back, Vinyasa. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And we meet back in downward facing dog for the other side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Right leg down, inhale up, Anjaneyasana. Both hands slowly to the ground, straighten your left leg, extended pyramid pose. Bend your left knee, come on up, high lunge. Right heel to the ground, warrior 2. Right hand to the ground, you know what is coming. You got that. Roll to the outside of your right foot. Floating wild thing if you want. Don't touch the ground with your foot. And maybe try to reach your right wrist with your left foot. Pull your left knee in. Step to the front of your mat. Right knee down, right arm up, left hand is chasing your right heel. Take a moment here. Center yourself. And then come to the front, hook your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Both hands push into one another. Stack your forearms, stack your shoulder blades onto your back body. Twist even a bit deeper. Then try to lift off your right knee from the ground. Find balance here. Maybe shift the gaze to the front of the mat. Maybe you do a lot of tiny steps to get your right foot to the front, or maybe one big controlled step. Both feet meet each other at the front of the mat. Twist deeper into this twisted chair. Arm balance if you want. Side crow is available here. But as I said, not necessary. Come to the middle chair pose. And straighten your legs forward fold. Slowly roll up into stance. Slight back bend if you want. Arms pulling to the space behind you. And then pull your hands to your heart. Tadasana. Forward fold, hang down. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Push your right hand into the ground. Roll both feet to the outside of the feet. Left hand is pulling up to the sky. All toes are pointing to the left. Low horizon lunge. Stay here for a moment. And then your left arm is diving down and under through your right arm. And you come into a wide forward fold to the right side of your mat. Hang down here for a moment. Release. Chill here. Maybe you're also active and you pull yourself a bit down with your hands, which are pushing into the ground. But also not necessary here. Halfway up, straight spine, straight back. And then let your hips sink down to your right heel. Skandasana as deep as you can. You can support yourself with your hands naturally, or you sit down as far as you can. Try to bounce here a few times, bouncing around. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And then pay attention. You shift yourself to the front of the mat, very slow and very deep. And when you arrive, try to directly move into Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon pose. Balance on your left foot. Find stability, find balance. Left hand in the air, or on the block, or on the ground. And then pull your right knee in. Try to come up in a one-legged stand. And set your right foot down. Awesome. Fold down, forward fold. And step your left foot to the back of the mat. All toes are pointing to the right. Come onto the outside of your feet. Right arm pulling up to the sky. Low horizon lunge. Right arm under the left one. Wander to the left side of your mat. Wide, deep forward fold. Hang down. Take a moment here. And then Skandasana to your left heel. Sink down as far as you can. Or support yourself with your hands. If you sit down, try to bounce here a bit. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And then pay attention again. You shift yourself to the front. Right foot is coming to the ground again. And try to get directly into Ardha Chandrasana. It's not easy. It's a weird transition, but if you get used to it, it's kind of fun, to be honest. Find balance, find stability. If you lose it, don't worry about it. Just try again. It's part of the game. It's part of the vibe. And then slowly try to pull in your left knee. Try to get your upper body up. Try to hold balance actually. And then set your left foot down. Awesome job until here. Forward fold, think down. Both hands on the fingertips and then slowly walk your feet back until you arrive in your downward facing dog. Stay on your fingertips for this moment. Try to push your hips more to the back again. Chest sinking down. Then bring both hands to the ground again. Awesome until here. Very, very impressive. Bring the knees to the ground. Sit back to your heels. You can put your feet down or you can stay on your toes if you want. 2 camels in a row. You can choose your variation of it. Toes on the ground or stacked if you want. Bring your hands to your heels if you like to start into camel as I do. And then push your hips to the front, the chest to the sky. Gaze can go up or to the front. And give yourself some time, give your spine some time to get used to the shape. Sit back down. Maybe bring the backs of the feet now to the ground for the second round of camel. And then bring your fingertips, your hands to your heels, and same procedure as before. Hips pushing to the front, chest pushing up to the sky above you for a camel pose. Try really to have the hips pushing to the front, glutes are activated, and the chest is trying to go upwards to space above you. Sit down, release. Bring your forearms to the ground, dolphin pose. Come to dolphin. Shift your gaze to the front. Try to push your shoulders more to the front, and then your forearms lift off from the ground and you come into chaturanga. Push up, plank pose. Sink down, chaturanga. And back to dolphin. That was fun, huh? Let's try that again. Gaze to the front, shift to the front. Forearms lift off, chaturanga. Plank pose. Sink down, chaturanga. Forearms to the ground, dolphin pose. One last and final time. Gaze to the front, slowly shift to the front. Forearms lift off, chaturanga. Push up, plank pose. Sink down, chaturanga. Dolphin pose. Bring knees down. Set back to your heels. Awesome job. Not an easy movement, but it's a lot of fun, at least for me. So maybe you start to enjoy it somewhere. Find your breath here again. Take some time. Recover a bit. And then bring your forearms to the ground again. Dolphin pose, traditional headstand, or forearm stand if you want. Or child's pose if you want. Find your option here. Be as active as you like. Be as upside down as you want. If the forearm balance is not working for you yet, maybe go to a wall. Or go for headstand, also a good option. No matter which option you choose, try to stick with it for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Sit back to your heels. Straighten your spine. Just pay attention how much clearer your breath is, how much taller you are, how much more confident you feel actually. Then bring the hands to the front again, to the start of your mat. Push on up, downward facing dog. And then jump or walk your feet to the outside of your hands for Malasana passive squat. Take a big jump or tiny steps to get there. Sit down. Malasana, like we started before. And we come to circle wheel. Full or half. This is your choice. For half, circle wheel. Bring your right hand behind you. Left arm is getting some momentum, swinging over your head. Your knees pushing to the front, hips pushing up. You open up like into a wild thing pose. Just both of your feet are pushing into the ground. Move back to Malasana and switch to the other side. Left hand sits down behind you, right arm over you, open up. Half circle wheel. And then come back to the middle. If you want to do full circle wheel, the right hand sits down. You move to the back, and then your left hand also comes down and you directly circle to the other side. Not a joke. It's a fun movement, but it takes some practice. Choose your way to go through this practice. Find the conversation with your body you need here. Maybe it's half circle today. Maybe it's full and you feel very fluid and very open in your body. Both very good and fun options. Just try to stay in flow. Try to stay in your vibe and go for another 2 rounds here. Before we meet back in Malasana. Whew. Tasty. Sit down to your bum, roll to the back, to your back, head to the ground, heart is bumping. You find your breath slowly again. We have 2 more active poses to finish off this practice. 2 more active backbends, heart openers. Do whatever feels right. You can go to camel again. You can go to bridge pose. Or if you want, do the full wheel. Heels close to your bum. For the wheel, hands push into the ground beside your ears, fingers pointing to the front. Knees go to the front, hips pushing up, upper body lifts off, and you come into the full wheel. Find your breath here. Also, it's a hard and not so comfortable pose for most of us. Try to be with your breath. And release. Sink down. Mentally prepare for the last round. Prepare the asana option in your head already. And then go for it. Set your feet down, set your hands down. Push everything into the ground and lift up. And take 5 deep and meaningful breaths here. and slowly sink down to the ground. Bring the soles of the feet together. Both knees are falling down to both sides. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath slowly calming down. Calming the whole nervous system down. Be grateful for the movements your body was able to do, for the practice you went through. For me, backbends is always a challenge, always needs a lot of mental energy to go through that, to find the motivation to attempt backbends in a more focused way. But at the end, it always feels very nice and like I earned the end of the practice. Put your knees in. Happy baby pose. Grab the outsides of your feet, pull the knees down. Right leg goes straight, left knee into the chest. Bring your left knee to the right side. Easy twist, open up to the left side with your arm. Chill down. Come back to the middle. Both knees to the chest. Left leg goes straight. And then bring the right knee to the other side and open up, easy twist. Slowly come back to the middle. Chill down. Both legs straight. Both arms wide to the sides. Organize yourself here so you can fully relax and chill. Your body gets very heavy. Very relaxed. Big wave of relaxation is rolling through the body, starting from your feet, finishing at the crown of your head. You let go of all the things you carry around with you, tension, stress, thoughts. And just try to sink into a deeper state of mind, into another universe, another galaxy, where you just float around and you feel like nothing is holding you back. You can stay in your final resting pose as long as you want or as you need. Thanks a lot for practicing me. I hope you feel amazing. I hope you have an awesome rest of the day or of the week. I hope to see you back on the mat very soon. Always happy to practice with you. And nothing more to say. Happy to have you. Peace out. Your Tobi.